You're a legit convicted pedophile.
That's actually true. She was 15. Literally every single woman I talk to, the first thing I ask them to do is show me their titties.
And fuck Matt Pitt in general. Like, think about Tipster with big old titties and a fat ass. Like, I will fuck the shit out of that.
What?
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 Now recording.
Welcome to Now Recording, guys. I'm Matt Pitt. That's Toxic Piplup. That's Core Master. Beavers is not here with us right now, but we do have two special guests. On Edwin's stream, there was some issues between Trans Tipster and Channy, which they had a little debate about. And, well, Trans Tipster also brought up some stuff about MikeTheBike. So we have both MikeTheBike and Trans Tipster on the podcast. Yes, we have Trans Tipster on the podcast to discuss what exactly the issue is. I want to unmute Trans Tipster first.
Wait, before you do that?
Yeah.
This has to do with Channy? I thought we were just doing that MikeTheBike doesn't like trans people. What's going on?
Yeah, that's actually the debate.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
All right. Trans Tipster, what exactly is your issue with MikeTheBike? And she's there, muted. Okay,
so the issue with MikeTheBike is that he refuses that he jacked off to fucking lolly gore porn, and he tells the whole community, hey, I'm acceptable because everyone else, accepts me. No, you're not acceptable. When that shit happened, when this shit popped off, it was all over Twitter. It was on my feed. I saw you fucking engaging in the gore porn, and like you and like fucking Channy were like beating off to it. She was flicking her bean and shit, and then like, yeah, it was weird as hell. But yay, just remember, leave them kids alone, Mike.
All right, Mike, do you have a response to this?
Dude, it's all true. Everything he said is true. I've been lying for the last 2 years or whatever, and it's good to finally get this off my chest. Yeah, everything he said is totally true, and there's no need for any proof of any of it.
Mike, no, really?
Wait.
I mean, okay, to be a little unironic for a second. I mean, the first time I heard about trans tips was actually because everyone was kind of starting to complain that it's the same joke over and over again, and I was like, I mean, it's just a gimmick account. Who cares? And then out of nowhere, I'm on one of Smaggle's. Smaggle was doing one of those spaces on Twitter, and Trans Tipster comes in and starts saying the same shit that they keep saying. And I was just like, do you have any proof? And Trans Tipster's like, well, Hani said that you did it on Anon's the Anon interview, which, by the way, she never said that. So that's the first part. Second of all, I mean, there's really just no proof. Like, he just made himself look like an idiot in front of Smaggle. So then he started spurging and started following my private Instagram. And I basically, I actually used Trans Tipster as an example when I was talking to Flamenco, because when you got a troll, that was the first time I had to deal with a troll. So I was just like, I was letting it get to me. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to block this guy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess Trans Tipster has had this on their mind for the last 10 months, because that's when the episode came out for Hindsight. Shout out to Hindsight Podcast. That's when that episode came out. So I don't know what else to say, to be honest.
A Trans Tipster, do you have any proof to these accusations?
I sent you a screenshot, dude. I legit sent you a screenshot. Matt Pitt,
right, I'm gonna
show the screenshot.
I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna
Matt
find
Pitt, stop slacking.
I see a picture of an Incredibles woman. I see a block. I see Trans Tipster tweeting out a picture of an Incredibles woman.
It should be the fucking that fucker's fucking interview with Hani, and it just shows.
All right, so here's this. I'm gonna put it in general, so we can all see it. It's gonna take a second because my internet's slow. So, how's everybody doing today? Good, yeah.
Horrible.
Just wait.
Imagine having worse internet than the African.
That's okay.
Sad.
While we wait, Mike, fucking the Hindsight Podcast. Fucking shit's hilarious, dude. You dropped that shit off on my fucking birthday, and like I got all my homies to watch this shit with us, and you're like telling me to kill myself, and at the end of it, we were fucking balling, dude. We were just fucking.
All right, so before we can talk about that, I got the screenshot right here. I just want to say, Channy says, "Yo, want to hang out with Mike? We've been looking at gore and furry shit together. We both came really hard." And she puts out a tweet that says, You think I would just listen to anyone masturbate to gore porn while in call? No, just for you, Channy. MikeTheBike 2021. To which Boblava says, "Add me back. I will send the boys on you, lass." So, Mike.
Yeah, so Hani explained this, I think, on Edwin's show. Back then, there was this guy named Trolling Bastard who was threatening to dox this guy named Butch, think this is the name, a 17-year-old kid who, so me and Hani were on call, and Hani just started sending this dude, Trolling Bastard, just started sending this dude gore porn and furry shit, and I was in call, and so we were joking about it. And I said that line because back then, me and Hani would like, if we said random shit out of like shit that would sound bad out of context, we would post tweets quoting those out of context things.
Yeah.
And then so Hani, the biggest thing, if Trans Tipster actually remembers, I don't think they do. If you actually remember, the biggest thing that Hani was exposed for was not only grooming Bob, but the biggest thing about that whole grooming thing was that Hani would constantly make sexual jokes either around or towards Bob. And this is one of those jokes where it's like, oh yeah, me and Mike are coming to this shit. Which, by the way, funny thing about using Hani as evidence, considering the fact that I'm pretty sure Trans Tipster said that Hani is not a reliable source. So do you have another source besides Hani who you say is not reliable? By the way, Anon, the guy that conducted this interview, backs me up in believing that this shit isn't true.
Good heaven.
Who cares? No, it's just Hani. She leaked
Well,
whatever.
clearly you care. You're here.
Nah,
you're retarded.
You're a legit loser that needs to kill themselves. Like
I'm a loser, but you're watching a less than 1,000 subscriber podcast with all your friends laughing at something.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
and
you said to
also
kill.
you're only
You said to kill
the only thing
myself. I was
anyone knows you
balling, dude.
for. The only thing you're known for is posting gender bent images of Tipster and Augie, but I'm the loser. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair.
Dude, you make parody songs and you made an album with like less than 100 views. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Holy shit, dude.
What has less
Like,
than
look
100
yourself
views?
in the mirror. Like, you're like some
What has less than 100 views?
fat fuck security guard that
What
doesn't
happened?
do
What
shit.
has less than 100 views?
And you fucking donate to Augie like hundreds
Which
of fucking dollars.
Which album has less than 100 views?
The new one, whatever the fucking one you dropped, all it is fucking parody songs.
No, it has more than 100 views. It has like 200 views.
Oh my god.
Dude,
oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my god.
You posted a tweet. Wait. Oh my god.
Oh my
that was
god.
so hype. You posted a tweet hyping up this debate, and nobody liked it or commented or anything because nobody gives a fuck about you.
I fucking added at you. It wasn't a main tweet. It was something added at you. You're a legit convicted pedophile.
Oh, what? True. Where's your proof of that?
Okay, so the other day, not even the other day, it was like the other month. I was just bored. I was just like, oh shit, what's this fucking loser doing? So I hop.
So you are obsessed with me. You were looking at me a month ago.
Yeah, so yeah, I was looking at your stream.
Okay, cool.
You were doing the Batman, whatever. You were doing the Batman gay shit. You were like doing Arkham shit, right? Right.
I don't think I've played that in a few months, but sure, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. A few months ago, I guess I hopped in that stream, and you had like some like retarded girl in your stream. Like she was mentally disabled. Like why would you like platform her in general?
I don't know.
She was like
platforming retarded people. That's why.
Yeah, we got Beavers here. I mean, we're also
but like you could tell this girl was like really disabled. Like they'll make sexual jokes towards her and like I just felt like really uncomfortable. I was like, why are you platforming like?
Man, it's crazy how uncomfortable you are, but you keep watching me. That's so interesting.
No, I go in and out, and then I watched your stream today because I was like hoping you hype up this fucking debate. And you're over here.
I'm actually here because I really like Matt and I like this podcast and wanted to give them some content.
Yeah, but you didn't hype up the debate. Oh, I
did. I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna debate Trans Tipster on Now Recording. I literally did.
Okay, so and then the whole fucking
you're retarded.
No, whole fucking live stream. You're like Sherry, show us your titties. Show us your titties. Like, how often do you like go to talk to females and you get sexual?
Literally every single woman I talk to, the first thing I ask them to do is show me their titties. That's actually how I open up conversations with women.
Okay, so let's talk about Taps.
Sure.
At what age did you talk to Taps?
How old I was or how old she was?
Both.
I think the first time I talked to her, she was 15.
Okay,
cool.
And then your age?
Right now, or when I talked to her?
Okay, when you talk to her.
26.
Oh, holy shit, you're fucking older than me.
So true. So very true.
You're
Right,
just
Matt Pitt,
What's your
Hello.
do something.
Well,
I don't know, bro. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm just looking at
So-
Twitter.
let's just might as well. Trans tipster, what are you insinuating here?
MikeTheBike is a groomer. Taps is
True.
15 years old, and he talked to her when, talked to her when she was 15. He was 26.
Did you know I actually groomed Taps into being trans? Did you actually know that?
I don't. Okay, that's on you, buddy. Like you're
Yeah,
over here, like
her
you're
name
just
used
making
to
you're
be-
making
her
clips.
name
You're
used to
making
be-
clips for yourself. You're making
Her name
clips
used
for
to be
yourself.
Mike Sheckelstein, and now she's changed her name and she's changed her gender. I
Yeah.
actually did that.
Okay, so this whole little thing's supposed to like what's it? Holy crap, dude! You're like retarded.
So have we conceded on the whole lolly shit, or is that still?
No. Oh, you want to go back to the lolly shit? He fucking flicked his bean to that shit too. Like, let's go back.
That's actually true. Do you have any other proof besides the person you said that was incredible?
Where did this Incredibles thing start, Trans Tipster?
There was a screenshot on Twitter. Well, you guys swear like I fucking saved it. Like I want fucking lolly porn on my fucking phone or like.
Well, I'm not saying
like,
send it to me. I'm just saying like what.
Well, you
like,
said that
was-
you can't watch Incredibles without thinking about it, so you do think
Oh
about
shit!
lolly
You
shit.
paid to watch it.
I didn't pay to watch it. I watched it while it was still free.
Pay to watch it. All right, good one, buddy.
Yeah, good one. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you said your favorite movie's Cars, right?
Yeah, I love cars.
You're aware that 8-year-olds watch Cars. Are you into 8-year-olds?
That's a reach.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
not over here. I'm not over here
Wait, hold on.
watching the Invisible-
Most adults agree that Cars is a pretty mid movie, but you love it. So you love 8-year-olds, right? Is that true?
What the? You're fucking reaching. What the fuck? That's a fucking reach. Okay, good one.
like
It
this
was the
whole
invisible
conversation-
bitch. All I remember is that it showed the invisible bitch that was from The Incredibles, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, she's so fucking hot," and like I'm flicking my bean to
Wait,
this.
you only focused on the invisible girl? You know she's a minor, right? So you're a pedophile, right?
You're the one that jacked off to it. What the fuck are you bringing this shit on me?
Wait.
Why are you bringing this shit on me? Don't
You
project
can't watch.
on me.
Wait.
Don't
You can't watch
project on me. What the
You can't
fuck?
watch
Why are you
Incredibles without
projecting on
thinking
me,
about
bro?
You're watching
you
Incredibles
projecting
and you
on
can't
me?
stop thinking about the invisible girl. That's kind of weird, dude.
Those are the
Well,
accusations that you're
By the
projecting,
way,
bro.
by the way, I thought about this, right? Because I heard about the Incredibles girl thing. And the problem with her is that everything is invisible, even like inside her and stuff. So I don't see what the appeal would be.
Well, is it really pedophilia if she's invisible? Because technically, you're not attracted to the child aspect of her,
I
right?
don't know
You
if
know
you
what I
want to go
mean?
down that route. That's kind of like the 9,000-year-old dragon route, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, but
All- All I'm saying is I think the appeal would be greater if like she was transparent, right? So, you get where I'm coming from.
I feel like the only way you would fuck the invisible girl is if you're narcissistic because you don't want to look at her. You just want to look at yourself.
yes.
That's yeah. So, Trans Tipster, you've been holding on to this grudge for quite some time. We're talking. When did this all start? More than a year ago, Mike?
A little under a year ago, like maybe 11, 12 months.
Okay,
So maybe about a
And you
year.
got canceled more than a year ago, though, right?
I got canceled back in, well, it's more so I left because I like left on my own because
Right.
none of I know Tommy, Augie, none of these other people had a problem with me, and I still had a lot of people in the community that didn't have a problem with me. This was, I think, in May of last year, so it's been way over a year ago.
Yeah. So, and then Trans Tipster popped up when you came back.
Trans Tipster popped up in between the time that I
popped up
came
in
back and I was
VidCon.
gone.
I popped up at last year's VidCon or
So
whatever.
that must have been like June, July, something like that.
Yeah.
So wait, like the one in October of last year.
Yeah. I think
So you
so.
popped. Okay. Wait, I could have sworn you've been around longer than that. Wasn't there a Trans Tipster before this?
No, and actually, Trans Tipster is the first tipster meme account. I'm pretty sure.
Really? Okay.
No,
Pretty sure. I don't
No,
remember any of the other
wasn't.
ones.
I wasn't. I know I wasn't.
Well,
Okay, I was trying to give you props, but I guess you don't get that one either.
Why do you, Trans Tipster? Why do you hold such a grudge against Mike?
Because of the hindsight podcast. Because like me and my homeboy, he legit popped that podcast on my like birthday. My homeboys were just here, and we were just watching it. And we were just like, holy shit, these kids are like retarded. They were like, they're telling me to kill myself. Like, why would you dedicate a whole podcast to me? And I'm just like, we were just fucking like laughing. We were just like, we were drinking and laughing, and we went to the strip club afterwards, and we were just like, holy shit.
It's
We were
true. It's actually true. The more than an hour of it was dedicated to Trans Tipster and not a small segment. That's actually true.
No, it was legit dedicated to me. There's like multiple segments just about me.
It's
And
true.
and when my party happened, I fucking put the fucking podcast on, and understand that's the most viewed podcast in that fucking channel in general, just because I be playing it for everybody. Like, look at this fucking retard, and we all fucking dislike that shit. We all fucking dislike that shit. Most dislike fucking video. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
It's true.
Mike, did you have any suspicion that Trans Tipster was someone else in the community? Like pretending?
I think jokingly, when Trans Tipster first started being schizo, I think some people were like, "Oh, that's Colton," but
Yeah.
I had heard Trans's voice. It's obviously not Colton. I don't know who Trans Tipster would be, and it doesn't really matter to me.
Kind of sounds like Josh Pescator a little bit.
No, no
That
one
would
in
be
the community.
that would actually no, that would actually make it funny. That would actually make it really funny.
Okay,
It
shit.
does kind of sound like Josh Pescator, though.
I am not Josh Pescator. I'm honestly just like a locale of the community. I hop in and out.
Right.
I got in this community when like COVID first hit, so I had a lot of like spare time, so I was just like, what's popping on YouTube, you know? And then I just found this fucking community, and I thought it was pretty cool.
What made you want to be Trans Tipster?
Okay, Trans Tipster, I already explained this on Edwin's stream, is that it happened during the Phasmophobia days when they just played it.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately Bo Black reads like the chat. Like that's when he was streaming on like Twitch.
Yeah.
And I was just drunk and I was just saying dumb shit in the chat. I was just like, Bo Blacks, would you fuck Blair White? Would you fuck Trans Augie? Would you fuck I was just saying all the trans gestures. And then it just said Trans Tipster. And then he asked Augie too. He was like, would you fuck Trans Tipster? And Augie felt really, really uncomfortable. And I was like, holy shit, this is fucking hilarious. Why wouldn't they fuck this fat fuck, you know? Like, think about Tipster with big old titties and a fat ass. Like, I will fuck the shit out of that.
What?
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 Like, legit. Like, think about Tipster with big old titties and a fat ass. Like, how he does
He has that already.
But with a vagina now. With a vagina now. So we could do it with long hair. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. And I popped off. And then the Trans Augie account popped off more because I think Augie actually looks good as a female. And people were like, oh shit. Pro-trans.
Okay. Are you not behind any of the other alt Tipster accounts?
No, I'm not behind any of them.
You know,
I'm
Tipster claims he heard Banis, Germo, or whatever the main alt Tipsters account on like a Twitter Spaces, and he says it sounded like your voice.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, there's no proof of that, so I can't like.
I'll show you guys my fucking Twitter. Like legit, it's only Trans Augie, Trans Tipster, and my real account. And as long as you guys don't expose my real account, I'm 100% fine showing you guys my Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, you can show it to me, and I won't show it to anyone else.
Okay, cool.
Not even me, because he doesn't trust me.
No, it'll be our little secrets, Trans Tipster.
By the way, do you think Elastigirl can make her pussy tighter?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah. Wait.
No.
How old is Elastigirl?
Doesn't matter.
She's-
It's just
It's
it's
in
just
her
a
40s.
Mike, how old is Elastigirl?
It's just a
That's
question.
the mom.
It's the mob.
It doesn't
Mike,
matter either way.
I want to hear from Mike. Mike's the expert.
I assume she's in her 40s. I don't know
Okay.
their ages.
Probably,
really.
yeah.
No.
She could probably keep it pretty tight.
Maybe.
Because what I was thinking you could do, right? So you said there'd be no appeal to fucking Invisigirl, right?
Right.
But what I was thinking is, clearly Elastigirl is the more attractive one, right?
See what you did.
But
Yes.
I'm assuming Invisigirl is tighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, why are you guys engaging? Why are you guys engaging in lolicon? What the fuck?
All right.
All right. That was the. All right. Good joke. Good joke, Beavers. Good joke. All right. Now Trans Tipster's going to.
5 minutes.
Now Trans Tipster's going to be following you around and accusing you of engaging in law.
I support that. Please do that.
Well, Trans Tipster, I do want to see. All right, you said that the issue came because Mike the Bike told you to kill yourself on a podcast, but you were obviously going after him before that. Like what made this vengeance happen? Where you were like, Mike the Bike must be stopped. He's a lolicon or whatever.
It's the same thing with like flamenco in general. Like, if you find out flamenco's watching fucking Boy Soprano, why the fuck would you want him in the community?
But do you understand that it's quite possible and it's very believable that Mike the Bike and Channy was making jokes? There's no actual proof that they were watching stuff. You know what I mean? Like it was all jokes at the end of the day.
But then, like, why would you want to joke? Well, because it goes down to like, okay, so we send
The same way Beaver just made
We
a joke.
just did a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
same way Beaver
yeah,
just made a
like-
joke. Is Beaver now a lolicon? Like,
Yes.
but
I
you
don't believe in fucking kids, but I believe in certain circumstances jokes can be funny about it.
jokes
I think
can be funny, but
any joke can be funny. Any joke.
no. I'm not the police of jokes. But like, if
Clearly.
there's fucking like smoke and there's fire, you're gonna find fire. You know?
All right, we'll find the fire, and then if you could find the fire, I would admit it.
Oh, taps is like one of them. So
Yeah,
you're
ask
fucking
Taps.
15 to like 26, and then I'm pretty sure you probably talk sexual to her. So
Actually, because you don't know.
In the conversations
No.
I've seen, he just calls her a Jew.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with
But
that?
actually,
oh wow,
one of the
wow,
things,
wow.
one of the things that I pointed out that a lot of people knew was one of the things that I was most annoyed about when I was friends with Hani was her making sexual jokes around minors, because I don't think that's appropriate. I don't even think drinking around minors is appropriate. That's a personal belief. If anyone else wants to do that, I don't care. But I don't believe that either. I don't think it's
Wait,
responsible.
no, you had a whole drinking stream with that autistic girl I was talking about earlier, the Batman stream.
The autistic girl that you're referring to, if it is the girl I'm thinking about, is 22. She is not a minor. I have, and I think Matt's in my server, so he can verify. In my server, where we have the drinking streams, is literally a VC called Live 18 Plus. Anyone that is under the age of 18 cannot come into my drinking streams.
I've been in your server before. There's no.
Oh, give me a
Yeah, it's
second. I
like
gotta
Live
take a
18.
call.
Okay,
Yeah, no problem.
she's probably like 22, but like mentally she's probably like
Okay.
Okay, but
Well,
you can't.
she's
Yeah,
like mentally
You
like
want to talk
seven.
about a fucking reach? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, just because my neighbor's 16 and autistic doesn't make her an 8-year-old. God.
Yeah.
No, that's actually something that happened. My autistic. Oh, I'm assuming she's autistic. She moved now. Her dad died. Rip. But yeah, she started making advances on me. I never did anything about it.
Why didn't you? She's 16. It's legal over there.
Yeah, but I don't believe it's morally right to fuck a 16-year-old.
Yeah, you do.
There we go.
No, is it like
Cheer on
JF?
Beavers.
Let's
Cheer on
talk about
Beavers.
the
Cheer on
story.
Beavers.
Let's talk
cheer
about
'em on.
JF. JF. So JF fucked, I think, a 22-year-old, but she was
She
mentally
wasn't
retarded.
autistic. She was fucking like
Mentally retarded. Like,
like close to Down syndrome. Like that's
Okay, well,
not.
that's not their fault for
that's
them being
different.
retarded. All right, they can still
That's
get.
not
All
autism.
right, I'm back. What did I miss?
He's saying that because the person you had on stream was autistic, that's pretty much like having an 8-year-old on.
I mean, she doesn't have autism, but I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Wait,
She might have sounded autistic because we were all drinking. I'm pretty sure.
Nope, that
No,
does
she
happen.
was legit
It's
autistic.
true, right? If you take an 18-year-old and you ply them with alcohol, right? Do they then become like a 14-year-old?
I hope
Beavers,
so.
I'm so tired of these.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna make a terrible
Does that
joke.
make it okay? I think
Yes,
so.
it makes it
Let's
okay.
let's just move on, guys. Let's just move on. So Trans Tipster, is there
Is
any
there a way to
way?
reverse that to where they're 14 and you can make them 18?
It's like fucking the Mario mushroom or something.
Yeah, it makes them bigger. Yeah.
I'll give them my Mario mushroom.
No,
It's
God
like
damn.
double puberty.
All right, this is the podcast. Where
Anyway,
we just got monetized, boys, and this is the podcast.
This is
where
the
we-
Yeah,
demonetized
congrats,
podcast?
congrats.
Yeah,
Thank
this is
you.
demonetized podcast. Come on, guys.
no, I don't. I think that's kind of a reach, right? To say that because, I mean, even if the person was autistic like you think they are, Mike says they aren't, but even if they were autistic, I don't think that's like a 22-year-old suddenly becomes a 15-year-old. You know what I mean? Doesn't work that way.
Sure. Yeah.
All I can say is JF.
Now if it was a Downy, I would be questioning it.
All right, let's move on. Jesus
Who
Christ.
cares?
So with Trans Tipster, it's obvious that a lot of this stuff isn't as serious as you're trying to make it out to be. These are mostly jokes. Is there a way that you could, bury the hatchet with MikeTheBike and just move on? Like, you've gotten your conversation, you've gotten your face to face with him. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest or anything of that nature? So we can just move on from you two fighting. Are you going after Mike?
I'm not going after Mike. I just say my spiel. Honestly, to bury the hatchet, put me on the Hindsight podcast.
What?
Mike, will you put Trans Tipster on the Hindsight podcast?
Maybe. I'd have to get everyone else to agree, though.
I actually think that would be a great addition to your podcast.
You know what? I think for an April Fool's episode, I think that would actually be really good.
I think
So
it would be
I'll
like
talk to them
frenemies
about it. Yeah, I'll talk because I think Exotic is more the leader of the podcast, so I'll talk to Exotic about it.
Wait. I just got remembered of the Hindsight podcast. I was also shitting on Party 117. And you guys all shitted on me because he was like fucking 17 or whatever, 15-year-old.
Yeah, you're talking to a minor. Wait. You were talking to a 17-year-old? How old are you?
No, I was shitting on him. I was just like, oh, his whole profile.
Hold on.
You were shitting
Shut
on
up,
a minor?
17-year-old?
on him.
What the
on him
fuck?
because he's a fucking Forza Horizon. You guys were just like, oh my god, he's only 15. He's only 15. I was like, oh my god, you guys can't take fucking criticism at all. I was just shitting on him like, why would you have a Fortnite Horizon account in general? Like, that's fucking like cringe. I understand he's like a minor now. Like, you guys made it oblivious. And I'm like, holy shit, why would you? I was just shitting on him in general.
Gross. Trans Tipster, are you just jealous that Mike can talk to kids and you can't?
I don't talk to kids. I don't talk to kids.
That's
Well, you
what I'm
literally
getting at.
did. You literally did, though.
Well, just to shit on him, like, fuck.
That's
Wait, so you
disgusting.
shat on a minor? That's actually really weird, dude.
Did you at least clean them up?
Yeah.
To be fair, right?
No.
If you were gonna talk to minors, right? I think coming off as MikeTheBike is a lot more approachable than Trans Tipster.
True.
I think they'll see that name and run.
Yes, true.
I would.
Yeah, the kids are like, oh, look, a bike? Ooh, let me go for a ride. And
Okay, stop.
This podcast is off the rails tonight.
Dude,
I don't even know what I'm
That
gonna
was actually a
fucking
funny
do.
joke. Holy
we fucking upload it. That's what we're gonna do.
absolutely.
So again, guys, I think we've come to a conclusion in the sense that we're all friends now. Mike and Trans Tipster are going to join hands and frolic into the woods and have sex.
I don't know about that.
So it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to be, this is the new relationship. Trans Tipster is taking Channy's place. All right. You found your substitute. You found your girl, Mike. This is the one.
True.
Wait. Mike, did you watch like the full segment with me and Channy?
I watched did I watch the full? I think I did, or maybe I watched most of it. I don't remember. It was I was listening to it on my way to work, which is very early, so I probably don't remember it to the full extent.
So I asked Channy, like, do you think Mike is attractive? And she was like, no.
Well, she also wished cancer on me, so like,
Did
she
you
has
ever-
a-
What's wrong with that?
Mike, did you ever go to Disneyland with her?
Yes, actually, we went to Disney. We've been to Disney like 3 times.
Is her voice fake?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Her voice is trauma induced, so I punched her in the throat and it went back to normal. But then I think she messed it up again. I don't know what happened.
Right. So we basically got confirmation there.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Wait, do you want an
Jesus.
unironic answer about her voice? Or
Yes. Why not?
I unironically I think it is trauma induced because I've had very long I had very long conversations with her and it never faltered or changed. So
Well,
and
did you
think
see
I've
what she did on Edwin's stream?
Oh, where she went like this for
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
second. Yes, I did hear that.
But what about that clip where you've seen that clip, Mike? Where
Yeah, I actually saw that before it was like exposed or whatever. But like again, like that's why I say I think it might be trauma induced, and obviously I'm not gonna go into whatever trauma I know about, but I think that whatever her voice sounded like before, that's why I say it's trauma induced because I don't have an explanation for it. Because I know it's not a voice changer because I would be able to tell if it was a voice changer because there are things that happen to your voice when you either raise it or lower it.
right?
Yep.
Like, for example, in the Hey Flamenco song, that choir that I created with that by like pitching up my voice.
Yeah,
So that's like, it makes you sound like it changes the way your voice sounds, basically.
yeah. Okay.
And also, I don't know exactly how old you are, Mike, but I wouldn't take offense by Channy not thinking you're attractive. You're like twice the age of what she normally goes for.
True, very true.
Yeah, but at one point, Channy said to me, "And I hope you die from cancer." So that was one thing.
Wow.
She,
That's what happened to your leg.
yeah, well, yeah. Channy wished cancer on me, and then the leg went.
And then you lost your leg.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Do you still disavow Channy, Mike?
Of course, I did. I disavowed her when I left.
Yeah, I was.
The,
Of
the
course.
thing was like, yeah, and I'm still I'm still not really friends with her
Right.
to this day. I mean, I just when someone lies to you, like to your face like that, and then they go back on it. I went over it on the hindsight thing, but the reason why I stopped being friends with her is because the one thing I told her when I decided to stay friends with her is that you need to not bother Bob ever again. And then I think it was July,
Yeah.
last year, she messed with him again, and I was like, okay, well, that's it. Like we're not friends anymore.
Do you think it's like a maturity thing? Do you think she's just like socially immature and she just
She
can't
has
grow up?
she does have autism. I don't want to put the full blame. There's a lot of issues with her. I mean, she's got a lot of things going on, but yeah, I think it is. If to simplify it heavily, yeah, it is a maturity thing. But as far as I know, she messed with. Well, I think Bob. I don't want to get into it. I think Bob auditioned. So I'll say, I think as far as I know, Hani has not messed with her since then, which is a good thing.
Wait, Bob transitioned?
I believe so. I
Wow.
believe so.
This what a twist. Trans Tipster, what do you
Holy
think?
shit, that is a twist.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full
We've
fucking
come,
circle.
yeah, we've come full circle here. When it comes to Channy, you would say that all communication has been cut, Mike. There's no talking to her, no stuff.
If she sends me a message, I'll respond, but it's mostly
Yeah.
like quick
Well,
little
why
things.
respond? Why would you respond to that?
I
That makes
explained
sense.
it on the hindsight thing. I feel like I feel like it's kind of the main incentive for her to not mess with Bob is having that connection there. Because I told her if you do mess with him again, I am gonna block you on every thing that I have, and we're just never gonna talk again. And I think she does severely lack in the amount of friends she has. So I think that's kind of an incentive for her to not mess with Bob again. And so far, I guess that's worked.
Okay, then what's your take on pedophiles?
Um, what do you mean? What's my take on pedophiles?
In general, like do you believe we should line them up or they deserve a jail sentence?
I believe we should line up the ones that actually rape children. But if they could, I mean, honestly, if we could fix them, I would prefer that way. But I don't think there is a way to fix them.
But okay, so you're like you have the Mr. Girl take. So like,
Well, I think Mr. Girl's take, Mr. Girl's take is like, everybody's attracted to 14-year-olds, even when you're an
well,
old
yeah,
man.
well, like
That's
that.
like,
But like, but if you
His
like
take
just dumb,
is
if you
his
dumb
take
it
is
down, if you dumb it
no,
down,
but
I
it comes.
think, I
Mr.
think
Girl's take, Mr. Girl's take is exactly what Mike said, but the difference being is Mr. Girl thinks that we are all that way, and therefore we shouldn't do anything about it.
exactly, and I think, but I would say my take's more closely to Vito's, but not as optimistic as Vito. Vito's very optimistic about being able to fix pedophiles, but I don't think we.
I do think we can. I've mulled this over. I think we need to make an app, right?
Well,
Can
I
we
think
get
with
all-
being unironic, like fixing them is one thing, but making sure they don't enact on their feelings, I think that can be done with the right amount of therapy. I think I'm sure there's plenty of pedophiles that never act on what they do, and therefore we never know that they're actually pedophiles. But the problem is that that risk will always be there unless we can fix them, and I don't think there is a way to like fix them, at least not as far as we know right now.
Well, I
Other than
think there are
killing them.
hundreds of thousands of women that look like children, right? So we just create like a grinder app, but for
Yeah,
pedophiles.
Oh god. Okay. Okay.
You know how many
Okay.
trolls would be on there?
Like literal trolls, like people that look like a troll.
Matt.
Whatever. It was a joke.
Can I derail this?
Sure,
Matt
I'll
just
give you
did.
one derailment, trans tipster.
Matt, can you approve that I only have 3 accounts?
Yeah, sure. You sent me a screenshot with a picture of your trans tipster, and then there was a trans Augie account, and then I imagine that this third account is your account. So I can see that there's only 3 accounts shown in the screenshot that you're sending.
Okay, so I'm vindicated.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Well,
What the fuck? Like, you
I
guys
mean-
think I'm on fucking local fucking, like,
Look,
with
I'm
tipster
just,
accounts?
no, I'm not saying you are. I'm just simply saying, like, to a certain extent, you're vindicated. Like, for me to truly see if you were vindicated, you'd have to share your screen and like go through everything, and I don't want to do that. And also, I think when it comes to the tipster alt accounts, there should be mystery to it, right? So
Yes.
if you are the other tipster, I wouldn't want you to reveal yourself.
Oh, fuck that. We're gonna do this off stream. I'll fucking show my screen and everything. Fuck that. I'm only trans tipster and trans Augie. That's all I am.
You know what, trans tipster? I believe you. How about that? I believe you. 100%.
Okay.
I believe you.
oh, I want to go back to what Beaver said about the women who look like children. Do you think if you
No.
fuck one of them, does that make you a pedophile? Because technically they look like a child.
Guys,
And you're
Toxic,
attracted to
was
someone who
literally
looks
just
like a
Toxic
child.
was literally saying the other day, like, guys, we're gonna have to calm this down because I just got monetized.
No, it's just the intros.
All right.
We're putting this somewhere in the middle. In the middle.
Yeah.
The Arab guy isn't going to make it to this part.
No, no.
True.
We've done 30 minutes. This is going to be our podcast, buddy.
So nobody answered my question though.
What's the question?
If you fuck a woman that looks like a child, does that make you a pedophile?
Like Bella Delphine and Ariana Grande.
No, not Bella Delphine.
Bella
He's talking
Delphine
about
does
the
not
one,
look like a
online-
child.
the ones that
Bella
fucking,
Delphine and Ariana Grande.
No.
I think those are the best examples you could give.
No. The ones that are like have an illness to where they have
Like
they
a
look like
vagina, like Andy
yeah.
Milonakis type thing.
Yeah.
Andy Milonakis doesn't look.
I kind of
look like-
think you are, because there's two things that come into the aspect, right? It's not just the mental state; it's also the physicality, right? So even
Yeah.
though mentally, it's like the 9,000-year-old dragon thing. Like mentally, they're 9,000 years old, but they still look like a child, right?
Yeah.
So that argument doesn't work. So I think if you're a grown adult and if you're attracted to someone that has the genetic disability that makes them, I think the only exception is if they literally grew up together, like they've known each other their whole life. But that's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like-
fair. I agree
So
with that.
you are Mike.
What
Wait,
about-
wait, Beavers. Wait. So you're saying, So you're saying, Mike, that the girl who's biologically a 30-something-year-old or a 20-something-year-old, if she looks like she's like 8, she's destined to never have a partner ever again.
Oh,
No,
she
she'll
will.
have a partner. She'll probably
She
have a
will.
partner. That partner might be a pedophile as well.
Yeah.
Hey.
Listen,
Aw,
Mr. Girl, there's options
This
out there.
woman might be the most successful pedophile there ever was.
Now, Beavers said if you flip it, does that make you a pedophile? I think it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not
it is.
saying that out loud. I'm not
It
saying
does-
that
it
out loud.
definitely does because
You
they
flip
actually
what?
are. Instead of them being a
Oh,
woman
like a
looking like a child,
40-year-old who's you mean the old disease, right?
like a 12-year-old who looks 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen the movie Big
I don't watch
with
movies.
Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks. There's.
Oh no, I think that does actually. Yeah, that definitely does. Because like, I mean, there's girls that are like 15 that they look like they're in their mid-20s, and I think what makes it wrong to engage with them is that they still have the mentality of a 15-year-old. They haven't fully developed mentally. So yeah, I think that would still make you a pedophile.
In the movie Big.
What about?
Wait. Let me explain the movie Big.
Oh my
In the movie,
god!
I love that
Tom
movie.
Hanks is there's a kid who wishes he wants to be an adult, so he becomes an adult, right? And he's like 12 years old, but he's now Tom Hanks, an adult. And in the movie, Tom Hanks's character has sex with a grown woman, and then later on, she finds out he's actually a kid. So is she a pedophile now?
I don't think. Well, I think that would be like, again, if we use like the 15-year-old chick that looks like a 20-year-old. If she sneaks her way into a bar and she gets into a one-night stand, I don't think the guy that slept with her is a pedophile unless they knew that person was 15 years old. So the same way, like the lady he didn't know that Tom was a literal 12-year-old. So I don't know if she's fully culpable.
What about Forrest Gump?
No, he's just retarded.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, but like, if you if a woman fucks Forrest Gump, is she a pedophile?
That's what I was trying to get at with the fucking retarded girl with fucking Mike the Bike's fucking stream.
Mike didn't fuck her, trans tipster.
Yeah.
I know, but like in general, like he was being explicit with her. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think she's retarded. That's just your analysis of her.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna make me have to find a fucking clip and like
I'll pull a clip myself. I mean, I've known her for a while. I don't think she's retarded.
I'm just gonna say, like, if she's Forrest Gump levels.
Yeah, I think she's Forrest Gump level. I'm not gonna lie. She's Forrest Gump level. Like,
and she shouldn't be on the internet, in my opinion. If she's Forrest Gump levels.
Yeah, she should be like forced on YouTube Kids or something.
Dude, there should be a new Forrest Gump movie where it's Forrest Gump, but he finds success on the internet, and he's like an autistic guy in Discord. He's just a retard.
Dude, imagine Forrest Gump as a streamer.
Yeah, he becomes a streamer and he invests in Bitcoin. He becomes a huge star.
I'd watch.
What I was doing, I was running.
Yeah.
Imagine a kid's dating app that gets invaded by pedophiles.
That's like
that was the internet.
Yeah, that was like just describe the internet, Toxic.
That was every chat room back in the day.
Yeah.
They used to have like before Discord and shit, they had like these websites where it would just be like a random chat room and it would be like teen chat room, right? And all the teenagers would go there. Now that I think back on it, there were definitely a couple of creepy adults.
Bro, I remember being on MSN chat rooms, right? When I was a kid and like chatting with people and chatting with teenagers like me when I was like 13, 14 years old. And then I remember later on seeing a profile on it where they were like, pedophiles have most MSN chat rooms are pretty much pedophiles. Like, you know, it's like there's a lot of pedophiles in the MSN chat rooms. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, oh no. Like, oh no. Yeah, so that was a thing. But yeah, guys, Bieber's Core, Toxic. Any more questions for Mike the Bike or Trans Tipster?
Trans Tips, are you black?
Course, nigga.
All right, well there you go. Beavers, any questions for Trans Tipster or Mike the Bike?
It was wonderful having you guys on.
That's not a question.
Thank you.
I didn't have one. So
I think we reached our conclusion, guys. Is there any last
fuck Mike. No. Fuck Mike the Bike. Why am I on the fucking Hindsight podcast? Schedule that shit. Let's figure this shit out. And fuck Matt Pitt in general. Fuck your leg, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I hate my leg too, bro. So it's okay. My leg left me, man. So like, obviously, I'm like, fuck my leg. Mike the Bike. Any last words?
Subscribe to the Hindsight podcast and subscribe to Now Recording and make sure to donate to them if they ever go live.
Hell yeah, and go. And if you need commissions from Mike the Bike, is it $50 still?
No, my commissions are now $150.
Really? Holy shit! All right, $150 for a song. Yeah, dude. What? Like, I DM'd Mike once because we did a joke on the podcast where.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, Mike, listen. Like, we just made a little funny song, haha." And I give it like. He's like, yeah, that'll be $50, please. I was like, whoa, no.
No. Okay, so to clarify, for you it's $50 because I'm cool with you. But on top of that, the reason why, like normally, like with the other songs I did for you, I did them for free. But the thing is, my class has just started. So
no, I get that. I like to DM you funny song ideas in general, just to be like, lol, like look what we came up with. So
well, I was trying to think of a song idea for a Catfuls parody, but one that wouldn't get me in too much trouble. And I'm thinking of doing a.
Mike, don't do it.
She's Always a Woman by Billy Joel.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yep. All right, guys.
Wait, no,
Tipster.
no. I'm gonna derail it one more time. So, Mike, why do you think you could sing "We Built This City"? Why did you parody that or cover that song? Why in general? Why did you cover that song?
Because
We
I like
built this city. I like that song too, and like you ruined it for me. Like hearing your fucking bitch ass voice in that song,
That's actually why I covered it, because I knew you would hate it.
dude. That's honestly, that's the best rock song you could like legit go on a road trip on. And why would you legit like cover it? Your voice ain't that great.
True.
All right, so there you go, guys. Tipster, thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate you. See you later. Mike the Bike, again, thanks for coming by. Enjoy your day, sir, and I hope you have a good one.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, guys. We did 40 minutes. Do we want to talk about the bad news that happened today?
No. All right, bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
We don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Salvo Pancakes has been demonetized. The money is gone, I guess, right?
Rip the stump.
Yeah, rip the stump, boys.
Yep, no new leg. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's
He's fine with fire, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have bad luck, and I think I manifested my bad luck onto Salvo. So I just want to apologize to Salvo for.
Wait, do you think he got demonetized because of the gambling or because of Def Noodles?
It could be both.
People were warning
honestly.
him during the first stream about the gambling, and then he did it the second time.
Yeah, it could be both. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, and the other thing too is my understanding of other people who've been demonetized like that. So that he might not get the monetization from the ads, but he should be able to get the super chats.
Oh, really? I thought you lose your super chats.
I don't think you lose your super chat. I think they'll still pay it out, but they won't. Whatchamacallit? They won't pay out the AdSense.
I remember Augie saying something when he got demonetized once that he lost all his super chats or something. I don't know, but I could be wrong.
Well,
Maybe they changed it.
Because I remember I don't know if it was Mr. Medic or one of those guys. One of those guys got that hit, and they paid him out anyway. It was like $1,000, and that was like his final YouTube check, and that was it.
But yeah, I got people DMing me stuff like, "Why don't you set up a GoFundMe?" All this stuff. I'm like, "Yo, calm down. Like, let's just have some patience. All right, let's see how this stuff plays out." I know I appreciate all the love and stuff, but I'm more disappointed that Salvo Pancakes has lost his monetization on his channel,
and that you're not getting your PS5.
Yeah, and I'm not getting my PS5 or my Meta PC.
I think though, with him being demonetized, I think this is like YouTube's little way of saying, "Listen, man, all right, we're not going to kick you off, but we have to do something," because the stuff you've been saying, you've been doing it for too long now, and we need to rein you in. I'm not agreeing with YouTube's policy. I think he should be able to make jokes and say the things he says, but like it's so weird and bizarre. But at the same time, at least they're not kicking him off and giving him a third strike.
Right. He's been able to go under the radar because he hasn't had that much attention. But the moment he started doing streams, getting 1,000 concurrent viewers, that's kind of what you get that attention that you don't want, and then boom. So. But I wish the best for Salvo, man. I want to see more of that content. The fucking fireballs are fun. There's a new fireball tournament coming up. Hopefully that still gets fucking streamed or something. They figure something out because my partner is now Crip, and we're going to win, and we're gonna get me a PS5.
You're losing. By the way, did Salvo ever respond to that?
Salvo has not responded to me yet about you.
I'm sure he's busy.
Yeah.
By the way. I can't believe you're going to take the money for your PS5 when you look at Crip's body.
Yeah.
He's going to die sooner than you. You should probably give him the money.
Look,
if you probably give him an extra couple of weeks to live.
Crip has a full-time job with Gavin McGinnis. He is perfectly fine, sir. All right, perfectly fine.
Also, to be fair, right? I don't think any amount of money that you could win on the fireball would help Crip.
True.
That's like a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
Again, it would be a few weeks. It wouldn't be very long, but he would at least have a couple extra weeks.
Yeah.
Dude, Crip was able to fucking crowdfund a whole van to travel him around for his comedy tours. So I think he'll be all right. But yeah, that's it really sucks for Salvo, and I hope he gets that worked out. I don't care about the leg stuff. I don't care about the money. I want Salvo to be able to make content comfortably and keep doing what he's doing. And
Do you think Keemstar talked to his rep and maybe they're like, all right, listen, we'll work out some kind of deal, but he's probably going to end up getting demonetized.
Like we'll
You know what I mean?
demonetize you for a couple months and then you can come back or something.
And at least you can be on Keemstar's podcast and do other people's streams, but you can't do your own. You know what I mean? Maybe that was the plan. I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking of someone who is also deplatformed today, Mr. Girl was also deplatformed. Both channels are now gone.
Oh,
no,
wait,
on YouTube. Both YouTube
I
channels
was
are
just getting
gone.
his content. What?
Yeah,
And we are ready to pick up his mantle.
No, not at
are.
all.
No.
No,
Beavers
right
is
now.
Beavers channel. Beavers McWood. Go check it out.
I think we would have a really good conversation with Mr. Girl.
Beavers McWood and Toxic Piplub, challenging the stereotypes of society.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, no,
Great idea.
Yeah, y'all have fun.
We'd have good chemistry, you know. Just like, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, if you ever want to replace me with Mr. Girl, I will not complain. I'll dip right out. I'll be like, see you later, guys. Enjoy Mr. Girl. You can have fun with that one.
Oh, we wanna bring Mr. Gull on as a fifth.
No.
Wait, Matt, why don't you want to be around Mr. Girl?
I'll do a podcast like where he does a guest appearance. Yeah, but
Hey,
I'm not
I
gonna
think
do a whole
I
podcast.
think Matt Pitt is just afraid that Mr. Gull's ideology will rub off on him. I think he's susceptible.
You think it's a contagion? Like I'm afraid to catch pedophilia, Beavers. I don't want to be around them.
I just maybe you're susceptible to it. Who knows?
Okay, buddy. Yeah. Also, another one. Destiny was suspended from Twitter.
Suspended or banned?
Banned. Well, same thing, right?
I mean, suspended.
No, two different things.
Oh no, banned. As in, like this account's been suspended.
Yeah, what do you do?
I don't know. Capital started tweeting about him, and then boom.
Oh my god!
A suspension is temporary. A ban is permanent.
Someone needs to stop that guy.
Yeah, but the suspension, it says suspension on Twitter.
It's a permanent suspension? Okay.
Yeah, it's a permanent suspension, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully he can, well, I mean, he's ban evading, so I'm sure eventually, like, someone fucking
I didn't know that. Well,
yeah, probably. Well, didn't he admit it recently? I swear, like, I was listening to Tommy listen to Destiny and Ethan Ralph, and he even said, like, yeah, well, when my Twitter account got banned,
yeah. Well, it's one of those things, right, where when you're ban evading and a long time has gone by that you just admit it, people kind of forget, like, don't quit caring. But he had Keffels on his ass, so. But yeah, that's a really dark day for YouTube right now and Twitter. Hopefully,
look, nobody really cares about the other two. All right, couldn't give two shits. The one rehashes political opinions that they had thousands of years ago. Maybe not thousands. That's a bit of an overstatement. Like a couple of hundred years ago. And the other one defends pedophiles, right? What's really important here is that it is a very sad day because Mr. Salvo is not on YouTube anymore.
Well, yeah,
right?
He
can't make money.
He's still on YouTube. He can't make money.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is you all need to @Team YouTube and be very respectful. This is Salvo's wishes, and just let them know that it is wrong and that he should have his monetization back.
Yeah.
True.
Yes. Go do that.
Cause a ruckus on Twitter.
But please check his Twitter first to make sure that the situation is still going on when this comes out, because I don't know when this is going to come out, and I don't want to inadvertently bring more attention to Salvo if he happens to do something stupid between the time of recording this and the time that this comes out. So please check Twitter first. Then you're going to want to go to his... Okay, hold on. You're going to go to this episode. You're going to leave a comment. You're going to like. You're going to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Then you're going to go to Twitter.
No. You forgot the notification bell. Don't forget that.
Way too complicated.
Yeah, please don't forget the notification bell.
Go to Twitter. Check that the thing is still going on and Salvo hasn't been exposed for something else. And if he hasn't, then you just @Team YouTube and you say to them, hey, that's not very nice. Give Mr. Pancakes his money.
Do you think Selva put pancakes in his name because kids like pancakes and he's trying to appeal to a kid audience?
I think this might be a complete like op on Selva's part.
You think it's a
Yeah.
work?
Yeah, he has no
Yeah.
strikes. And he just
I think it might be a work. No, I think he might have strikes. I think he might have strikes. I wouldn't put it past Selva. He's a master of manipulation. But we'll see.
that would
He's
be
got this whole Keemstar thing going on now. So in reality, right? Like his channel getting demonetized now that he's got like the Keem thing and he's doing the thing with Willie Mack and all of them. Selvo is destined to grow.
Yeah.
Right? Whether on his channel or whether he pulls a Keemstar and gets his wife to like run it. Right? Be the official owner of the channel. So yeah, I wouldn't put it past Selvo. You know, he is a master of manipulation. But yeah.
Okay.
If it's still going on, at Team YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. By the way, we have some good news though, guys, right? I mean, you're gonna be hearing this podcast later than it happened, but we're monetized, right? Toxic?
We are indeed monetized. We are recording this right before we premiere our first premiere. Lol. Members are member button soon, and you guys want to talk about members potentially?
Me and Toxic talked about ideas, possibly.
Yeah, I talked about it with Core too, and
Okay.
I mean we can just talk about it here if you want.
Sure.
We was talking about members get the newest episode a day early if we have everything settled. We were also considering doing a members only Discord. Wink, maybe, guys. I haven't heard
That's
everyone's
still
opinion on it yet.
that's still up in the air. I'd like to hear Core's and Beaver's.
I know nothing. You guys
Well,
did
yeah, that's
not
what I'm
have this
saying, I wanna hear you.
conversation with
That's
me.
why I said, yeah, I said I had it with Matt and Core.
Yeah,
and
I'll have
Miller.
I think if it's accessible, like if it's feasible, they get the new podcast early, like a day early.
Yeah.
Maybe like members only Discord. There'll be like 4 of us in there, right? It can be nice and cozy.
Yeah.
And then maybe like a member stream every once in a while.
Yeah. And
Who
then I
knows?
was thinking, since the regular comments don't want to do it, the members can leave us questions once a week or something, and we could just randomly run through them at the end of the episode.
Member mail or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is something, right? Our fucking audience are brain dead.
All right, let's calm down.
I'm saying it, right? Because how many times have we asked you assholes to give us
Criticism?
comments and criticism, right? We have not been criticized once.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, no,
That's not true. That's not true.
Mimi criticism.
No, I've that whole paragraph that chick wrote about me. Yeah, fuck that.
criticism.
Right? That's something for you to fix.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, by the way, Jessica Pizzle, Core's
I don't
Twitter
know.
description now.
Leave things.
Throw
Leave
that out.
comments.
Just throw that out there.
Stop talking about its Twitter. I'm addressing the audience. I love you. Leave a comment.
They're brain dead.
You just said they were brain dead.
They're like my brain dead babies. They're all
On
so
that
cute.
note, we're going to wrap it up because the premiere's about to start. Now
We got a premiere in 6 minutes, so we're gonna wrap this podcast up. You want to do the ending, Toxic?
Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share with your pals on wherever your friends are. Hit the notification bell. Get more women. We need more women to be fans of the podcast, so me and Beavers can groom them. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Become a member if you want. If not, that's fine. Bye, cuties.
Are you okay, John? Do you need some lip service, John? Hey,
That was bad.
What?
Need some lip service?
God, that's such AIDS.
I love that you played that after I said cuties.